How's it going, guys? My name is Damien, bringing you my review for episode 6 of The Vampire Diaries. If you haven't seen the episode yet, you might want to click off. Feel free to come back later if you want to hear my thoughts and opinions, as always. So I'll get right into it. There wasn't really a lot that happened this episode as well. These episodes, as you can see, are basically just setting up for events to come. So they're looked at as this is, kind of getting towards the middle of the season, so there's never really a lot really going on. When we get around to the mid-season break, they're going to have something a little bit more important or bigger kind of go down, and then things will kind of start to unravel in the latter half of the season. But as of right now, this episode was okay. The only thing that really happened that was major was Alaric becoming human again, it was just a shame because he was an original vampire and he wasn't really utilized. He was just kind of there, and then now he's back to normal. So it's pretty lame. But then again, he didn't want to be a vampire anyways. But at the same time, you can't help but wonder what they could have done with his character. So he also didn't really seem like an original when he was going against Trip Fell when they were in the middle of the road there. So, but what can you do? So outside of that, Damon and Elena, the highlight of the episode, and I guess that Joe Doctor character, she is a witch. That was also surprising, I guess. I actually was going more for just the she's on Vervain theory. She didn't really strike me as a witch character, but that's cool. Whatever they want to do with her is fine. And not really much else to say about the episode. Stefan dealing with his thing. Enzo, all the other characters, kind of waiting for the next few weeks to see what they actually do. Stefan and Caroline had some moments. The way they ended, obviously, she's not really too happy with Stefan. But we all know they're going to eventually get together. I mean, it's typical Vampire Diaries, right? So it's as predictable as they come. So moving on to the core of the episode, Damon and Elena. And I might actually do a separate video just talking about Damon and Elena as a whole. But what I want to see from Damon and Elena now, because she can't retain her memories, so she's going to have to discover her feelings for him all over again. Now, hopefully, when they do this, they actually have more relationship based scenes, because one of the biggest issues and one of the main things I've criticized about Damon and Elena is their lack of scenes together where they're actually in a relationship and not in a bed or talking about taking their clothes off or something like that to that effect, because that's really all we've seen. And yes, they had that summer that no one saw, and they have pictures and all this kind of stuff that no one ever saw them take, and that's all nice and that's great. But we as the viewer need to actually see something to sell on the idea of them being a normal couple outside of all the sex and so on that they like to portray on screen. So hopefully with the two of them now, kind of, well, with Elena anyway, because Damon, he still has his memory of her. So hopefully as they go down this path, they can at least have a few relationship based scenes. So there's really not much else in the episode that really went down. The way it ended was setting up for next week, of course. He's going to have some conflict with the character whose name I can't remember again. I had to Google him last week when I posted the scenes. And now Liam, there we go. That's his name. So she's going to have, Damon's going to have some conflict with Liam. I imagine Damon is just going to kill the guy. I can't see how this is going to end well for him unless he gets compelled to leave or something like that. But yeah, that's what they're going to be running with for the next few weeks, I imagine, just building up to the Damon and Elena officially back together type of relationship. But if you're a Damon and Elena fan and you're watching this, I want to know from you guys, if you could comment down below and let me know if you are really happy and content with what they've done with Damon and Elena so far, because you really haven't had them together as much as I think a lot of people expected, because obviously the first 3 seasons, for the most part, were Stefan and Elena. Season 4 was Damon and Elena, but then there was always conflict there. Season 5, more conflict, and now here we are in Season 6, where they haven't really been together. They really haven't had a lot of scenes. They've had some really popular scenes, like if you look at my other channel and you take a look at the clips, You'll see some of the Damon and Elena ones are really, really popular view-wise, but they don't have as many scenes where, in comparison to like Steph and Elena and so on, and other couples in other shows. So I'd like to see them kind of build on that more with this season, because next season is going to be the final season. But I don't really know how much is actually changing because of the fact that Ian Somerhalder and Nina Dobrev aren't together anymore. Because I don't really follow anything going on, but I don't know if they're like, are they still really good friends? Are they getting along on the set? Because I know Ian Somerhalder is dating this girl, Nikki Reed, I think. So I don't know if there's any conflict there or what's going on with it, but that could be some of the reason why the writing maybe was changed. Who knows? I really don't know, but let me know what you guys think about it. If you're watching this for the first time, feel free to subscribe. I'll have weekly reviews of Vampire Diaries up. I didn't even get to watch Arrow yet. That is why I didn't do a review yesterday. So sorry about that. Just didn't have any time. Was super tired last night. Got home and fell asleep before 8 o'clock. So didn't see the episode yet. But subscribe, leave a like. Comments are always welcome. And I will see you guys in the next video on Tuesday, I believe, for The Flash. And I might start adding in Gotham and maybe some other shows. We'll see how it goes. So thanks for watching. My name is Damien, and I will see you guys later.